Every 2 seconds, somewhere in the world, a life is lost to heart disease. 2 seconds, another heartbeat silenced. 2 seconds, another family torn apart. By the time you finish this speech, thousands of families will be grieving someone who will never come home again. A father, a mother, a child, a friend. It is a staggering reality, but it is not a new one. 25 years ago, the world decided to fight back. That was when the World Heart Federation launched the very first World Heart Day. Its mission was bold, yet simple: to unite the world against cardiovascular disease, the world's leading killer. Back then, in the year 2000, heart disease was taking 16 million lives every single year. 16 million. More than wars, more than accidents, more than many of the diseases that captured headlines. And yet, most people believed heart disease was an old man's problem, or that it only happened in wealthy countries. The truth was very different. It was a global crisis, silently claiming lives in every corner of the world. From that small beginning, World Heart Day began to spread. By 2010, more than 100 countries were marking the day. By 2025, it has become the world's largest platform for heart health awareness, reaching more than 2 billion people every year. And along the way, the campaign has achieved real, measurable change. First, awareness and education. At the turn of the millennium, many people could not even tell the difference between a heart attack and a stroke. Today, millions can. They know the warning signs: sudden chest pain, shortness of breath, weakness on one side of the body. They understand the risks of high blood pressure, cholesterol, smoking, and stress. Hospitals run free checkups. Schools hold awareness programs. Mass campaigns reach billions. Knowledge, once absent, is now saving lives. Second, tobacco reduction. One of the greatest victories has been against tobacco. Since 2000, global smoking rates have fallen by nearly 30%. Think about what that means. Millions of people have avoided a heart attack, a stroke, or lung disease because they never picked up a cigarette or because they quit. This didn't happen by chance. It was the result of graphic warnings on cigarette packs, bans on smoking in public places, and higher taxes. Policy worked, awareness worked, and millions are alive today because of it. Third, access to medicines. At the start of this century, life-saving drugs like statins and beta blockers were out of reach for many. Cost was a barrier. Availability was limited. But by 2025, generic medicines are widely accessible. Aspirin and blood pressure drugs are on the World Health Organization's list of essential medicines. These breakthroughs have prevented millions of heart attacks and strokes. They remind us that access is not charity, it is justice. Fourth, lifestyle changes. 25 years ago, fitness was a privilege for a few. Today, it has become part of daily life. Walking, yoga, cycling, healthy eating, these are no longer luxuries, but mainstream habits. More than 1 billion people now use fitness apps or step counters. People track their heart rates, their calories, their sleep. This cultural shift may be quiet, but it is one of the most powerful achievements of World Heart Day. Fifth, technology and digital health. Think about how far we've come. In 2000, an ECG machine was something you could only find in a hospital. Today, you can wear one on your wrist. Smartwatches detect irregular heartbeats in seconds. Artificial intelligence analyzes heart rhythms and warns of danger. Telemedicine connects cardiologists to remote villages. Technology has democratized heart care, bringing expertise once limited to the wealthy into the hands of ordinary people everywhere. Sixth, global policy recognition. Governments, too, have stepped up. Many have introduced taxes on sugary drinks, banned trans fats, and required clear food labeling. School meals are healthier. Public spaces promote fitness. Heart health has moved from the margins of policy into the center of global health planning. Seventh, women and youth awareness. Perhaps one of the most important breakthroughs has been breaking the myths about who is at risk. For decades, heart disease was branded a man's problem. But today, the world knows it is the #1 killer of women. Campaigns have also exposed the risks for young people, the students, the office workers, the stressed-out professionals who live on fast food and little sleep. Heart disease is not only a disease of age, it is a disease of lifestyle, and lifestyles are changing. These achievements matter. They represent millions of lives saved, millions of families kept whole, millions of children growing up with parents who might otherwise have been lost. But we must also face the truth. Despite all this progress, the fight is far from over. In 2025, cardiovascular disease still kills 20.5 million people every year, more than cancer, more than infectious disease, more than anything else. It is still the #1 killer of humanity. And here is the most painful truth. 80% of these deaths happen in low and middle-income countries, not because the disease is different, but because access to care is unequal. The injustice is heartbreaking. Where you live should not decide whether you live. Meanwhile, obesity, diabetes, and high blood pressure are rising. Urban stress, fast food diets, and poor sleep are fueling the crisis. And yet, studies show that up to 80% of premature heart attacks and strokes can be prevented. The solutions are within our reach if we act. That is why, on this 25th anniversary, the theme is urgent and inspiring. Don't miss a beat. It carries 2 powerful messages. The first is medical. Don't ignore the warning signs: irregular heartbeats, chest pain, high blood pressure. Don't miss a beat when it comes to your health. Get checked, get treated. The second is symbolic. Don't miss the chance to live fully. Don't miss the laughter of your children. Don't miss the joy of old age. Don't miss out on life by neglecting your heart. So what can we do? The answers are not complicated. Walk at least 30 minutes every day. Eat more fruits, vegetables, nuts, and fish. Quit smoking. Limit alcohol and junk food. Manage stress with meditation, yoga, or hobbies. And check your blood pressure and cholesterol regularly. These are simple steps, but they are life-saving steps. From 2000 to 2025, World Heart Day has achieved so much. Global awareness, better medicines, less smoking, more fitness, smarter technology, stronger policies. And yet, heart disease remains the world's #1 killer. That means our mission is not finished. This 25th year, let us send a clear message to the world. Every heartbeat matters. Every lifestyle choice matters. Every life matters. Let us join together. Governments, communities, families, and individuals. Let us act with urgency. Let us act with hope. Let us act with determination, because the future of millions depends on it. This World Heart Day, 2025. Let us pledge, don't miss a beat.